Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Yev, and today we have a new keyboard, and this keyboard from Nimbleback, and this is a NB831 mechanical keyboard. Plan for today: open the box, check what is inside, and do all testings. Let's go. First of all, let's check what we have inside the box. Right, inside the box we have user manual, we have simple USB-A, USB-C cable, we have some additional switches, and this is red linear switches, and we have a simple keycap and switch puller, and we have a keyboard itself. Sounds promising. Okay, let's start from the overall overview of the keyboard. First of all, it's pretty heavy. It's a kind of pleasant, heaviest feeling in a hand. So this is a 75% keyboard with 81 keys on it. If you are planning to change keycaps or switches, you need to know how much do you need, right? This keyboard is compatible with Windows, iOS, macOS, Android, everything what you can imagine. Also, you can connect this keyboard to your devices through Bluetooth, wireless or wired way of connecting, right? From the top side, I can see this volume knob, white color. I think it's a plastic, we can check this later. This knob will increase or decrease volume or mute or unmute your media. From the back side of the keyboard we have two levels of adjustment of the fits, plus we have 4 rubbed fits. But what is interesting, you can rarely face this or meet this type of cable connection management. You can put your cable to the left, center or right, which is pretty nice. And we have a slot for 2.4 dongle, which is also good small detail of this keyboard. Okay guys, let's switch to the keycaps, switches and structure overview of this keyboard. First of all, keycaps. The keycaps is pretty nice. They're PBT double shot with oil resistance surface, and they're pretty nice as a stock keycaps, right? Under these keycaps we have red linear switches. Let's take a closer look to these switches. If I'm not mistaken, these switches are pre-looped. Let's just take a closer look what we have inside of the switches. You know what? Maybe it's a different batch of this keyboard, because I cannot see any lubricant on this switch. Let me open one more, just in case. But if it's true, it leaves for you some area of improvement. No, I don't think they're pre-looped. At least I cannot see this. No, I don't think so. You can check it closer. Okay, and I'm trying to understand the brand, but unfortunately I cannot see this. Huano brand, maybe. I will Google it later. Under the switch we have aluminum plate, which is pretty nice. I mean, from the sound point of view. And under the aluminum plate you can see the PCB, and this PCB accepting 3 or 5 pins. Also, if it's important for you, please check that this is north facing LED. If you are planning to change the keycaps, you need to know this parameter. I don't see any material between switch and PCB plate. Again, it's another area of improvement. If you want, you can add some foam layer of very thin foam between switch and plate, and it will increase or improve quality of sound. Also, I can see between PCB and aluminum switch plate a layer of foam, which is good. In general, structure of this keyboard is very simple. We have aluminum positioning plate, we have AVA sound absorbing foam between PCB and aluminum plate, we have PCB itself, and we have another absorbing foam on the bottom of this keyboard, which theoretically should give us pretty solid sound test, which we will do in a minute. For gamers, it will be important to know that this is a full key rollover. It should be all good during the gaming. This is a gasket mounted keyboard, but with metal plate. It's pretty stiff. I mean, it's really sturdy and all of this. Please do not expect the flexibility as of, flex cut and all of this. But in general, this keyboard feels pretty solid with this old retro style on it. Pretty cool. Okay, it's time for sound test. What I can say, the sound of this keyboard is not perfect, but with given inputs, I mean 2 layers of foam, metal switch plate, and this set of keycaps, you can improve it a lot. And I'm gonna to do this next time. I will do the full modding of this keyboard because I can feel potential in it. For this keyboard, we have a Pro driver. We can customize RGB and keys and all of that. Let's install this driver and let's check what this driver can do for us. You see that we connected the keyboard NB831, right? And now we can do some customization. For example, I want breeze with fast speed and random color, and just check this closer. The keycaps are not shine through. Obviously you will not be able to see a lot of RGB. If you want RGB, you need to change these keycaps for something shine through. But even current RGB is pretty brightful, I would say. With like my office right now, home studio is full of light, and I still can clearly see the RGB colors, which means it's pretty bright. What else can we do? We can do macros, it's good for gaming. We can do some functional keys reassignment. This is good for productivity. You see, you can reassign a lot of stuff, which is great. And we have a keystroke. So basically we have around 18 different profiles, and you can change them just on the board using some hotkeys. By the way, let's check what hotkeys we need to use to change these colors. Backlight mode switch, function up, and you can see that we are changing RGB profiles. Unfortunately, this driver you can install only for Windows, but this is like in 99% of the cases for all mechanical keyboards. You can connect this keyboard up to 5 different devices, like 3 Bluetooth plus 1 wireless plus 1 wired. It's a kind of versatile device. Volume up and down works natively in Windows, and I'm sure same on iOS, on Mac or iPad, right? You can mute and unmute. And as a summary, I can say that this is really potential good sounding keyboard, and I will prove it in the next video. So far, I can say that keycaps beautiful, keyboard itself very well made, sturdy. Yes, it's plastic, but it's kind of good plastic, if I may to say this, right? And we have everything what we need to have with given budget. I rather can suggest this keyboard if you're considering your beginning of the mechanical keyboard journey. If you want to see my other reviews for the other mechanical keyboards, check this video on my channel. See you next time. Bye bye.